So thoughts are out to him. Sum up what you saw of the game that we had.
Well, the first thing obviously goes to the player. All of our thoughts from in the dressing room and at the football club are with him. It looks a serious one, so we hope he's okay. The official term is that the game's been abandoned. I think there's a couple of reasons for that. Obviously, the nature of the injury, the medical staff that they've got and that we've got didn't feel comfortable moving the lad, and when you've got part-time semi-professional people, it's really difficult for them to be put in that position. So I think the right thing was made not to move him. The referee then made the call to abandon the game, which we all know what that means. There was a period of time left. The referee said there was at least 6 minutes. We just scored, so who knows what would have then happened in that 6 minutes. But like I said, the most important thing about today is that the players tended to properly and that he's okay. In terms of the game, I thought we were much better than what we'd been first half. Much better. Better on the ball, better off the ball. We had some good chances. Their keeper made a couple of good saves, and Weaver made a real good save first half. But other than that, I didn't feel like it caused us much issues. And then for a mad 5 minutes in the second half, I can't actually tell you what happened, Stu, to be honest. Trying to pick the bones out the first goal, I'm not really sure. Looks like it's a foul on Weaver because, touch wood, he's normally pretty good with his hands, and he doesn't normally come for things that he can't get, and he doesn't get anywhere near it, which would suggest he's fouled. All the players sort of stand still, both teams waiting for a foul, and the referee never gives it. The second goal is what we've been. It's not acceptable, and if people keep making the same mistakes, they just can't play.
Yeah, and then we got back in. It was a good play. Obviously, you brought Jordan on, and you used your bench, and it changed things up a little bit. And it was a quality ball that he put into Bucks for Ice to actually flick on and get us back into the game.
Yeah. I thought it's difficult to manage a squad 2 games in 3 days. So we have to rotate people and thing. I thought Jordan and Henry were brilliant when they both came on. Absolutely outstanding. Henry actually makes the goal from the right, plays it across to the left, and Jordan crosses it in from there. And Ison's done brilliant to get in the box and score his header. That's what makes me think actually we were in the ascendancy at that point. And actually when the game stops, Henry's got the ball right outside their box. We're 4-on-3 and everyone's gone ballistic until they realised the nature of the injury. So yeah, much better. Just that mad 5-10 minutes in the second half that we need to sort, and hopefully we are going in the right direction.
Absolutely. I thought it was the best half of football that we played first half, and then obviously the ball gets swung in from the corner. I don't know what happened, but it's still in the 6-yard box and it just goes straight into the net. But that De Silva's one hell of a player. He's got 2 good feet, and either way he's equally as good with either, and he swung that ball in nicely, which is what you'd ask from a guy taking your corners.
Yeah, I know Cole. For a previous, we knew his set pieces were going to be a threat, but I'm still not having Weaver coming for the ball and getting nowhere near it without some contact of some sort. So I'll have to watch it back. But I trust Weaver more than most goalkeepers, and he hasn't got anywhere near it, and that's not like him. So something must have happened.
And then I just don't think that they recovered after that, and took a time to regroup, and Bishop Stortford took advantage and then came straight through the middle on us. Yeah,
like I said, that's something we need to work on. I think it's individual mistakes again, and no matter how much coaching you do, what shape you play and things, like if individuals don't do things right, then decisions have to be made.
There are positives. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait for a league directive to find out where we're going, and we know we don't get a lot of joy with that. So we'll see whether Bishop Stortford got to come down here on a Tuesday night to replay this or not. But at this moment in time, we move on. We've got positives out of today. We're going to Alvechurch on Monday. Never a great place to go against the Tim Flowers team, but we did it last year, and we beat them at home as well twice. And you never know. We're going to go there with the positives, and it's another game that we've got an opportunity to get our first 3 points.
No, yeah, they won again today, didn't they? I mean, Tim's got them well organised, seems to have a settled team. It's, the test between when you play over bank holiday weekend is what team recovers best, and if we recover better than they do, we'll have a chance. If they recover better than us, then they'll have a chance. In terms of the abandonment and waiting for the league, we do, like I said, it's all about the player right now, but I will be surprised if we don't have to replay the game based on what we had to do last year. I know Bishop Stortford have a similar issue last year, and they actually waited till 7 o'clock again to kick off against St Ives. I was just talking to their manager then, and we just said we could wait till 7 o'clock tonight, but it means we can't play Monday. And that's what the position the referee put himself in, and he's abandoned the game. He's not finished the game like they did when we had to do it last year. So it's all down to the rule book, which is out of above my and your pay grade, Stu.
Absolutely. I mean, you've had a couple of changes with the not changes, additions to your backroom team this week with Macca and Robbo coming into it.
Yeah, well, sort of Paul McCone is coming back as a player first and foremost, but went to Bromsgrove mainly to make the next step on his career, maybe going into the management and the coaching side of things. So Macca will be a part of the management staff, but we need him to play. So we'll see him on the pitch more than in the dugout, to be honest. And Robbo's been absolutely a breath of fresh air for us, for me individually, personally, for the group, for the staff, just sort of regenerised and rejuvenated all of us to put a different outlook on things and be really positive. And you know, a man of his experience working at a football club of our size and level is full credit to the club and how far we've come. So I'll